Nice cuppa. I wonder how many people will get on tonight on the bank holiday live special. Who's going to be first to drop a comment? Whenever the comment drops, I'll do my intro. And happy bank holiday if you're in England. Brandon Sparks, welcome to the live stream, mate. You're the first person to drop a comment on this live. Hi everyone, PattayaOwl here. Swadikap, Sabadi Mai, hope you're well. Well, we're live and it's a bank holiday special on the 25th of August. 7 p.m. Ross is in the house. Hi everyone. Hello mate. I hope you've had a great weekend wherever you are. It seems like I've done nothing but eat this weekend. I've been in Cornwall for a couple of days. I've eaten some junk and the owl has probably put on 2 pounds. No, I have put on 2 pounds, which is not good with only 30 odd days to Pattaya. I was meant to be losing weight, not putting weight on. Steve Goodgrew, welcome to the live stream, mate. Hi Mark, not long now for me, 27 days. Yeah, it's roughly, I mean, I'm going in about 30 odd days, mate, so very similar times. It's soon come round. I remember saying it's 100 odd days, then 70, and now it's like 30 something days, and the owl will make the return to Pattaya for a 2-week trip, and I promise to bring as many vlogs as I possibly can do. MC Lovin's in the house. Good to have you here. Yo, always like yo. Thumbs up. Gavin, hope you're well, mate. Hello, Owl. Where's your favourite place in Cornwall? I'd say Wadebridge, to be honest, mate. And they've got a wonderful Thai restaurant there called Tiny Thai. In fact, I did my first ever vlog at the Tiny Thai restaurant in Wadebridge, Cornwall. So if you're ever down there, check it out. Elvis, ladies and gentlemen, Elvis is in the building, smashing the like button. As always, welcome. Welcome to the live show. It's a bank holiday special. I thought I'd jump on. Not done a live show since my 40th last week. Ron Shaw, evening, Mr. Owl. Be there in 30 days. I tell you what, there's a lot of people going out to Pattaya in the next 30 odd days. And thankfully, a good chunk here are going to be up at the Meetup night on the 3rd of October. I think it's the 3rd, yeah, 3rd of October, 8 p.m. at the Cave. And it looks like we might have a full house. I think 22 is the most we've ever had at a Meetup night. So I think we might, I don't want to jinx it, but we might actually beat it. So where are you all watching the live show from today? You know, I like to know. Drop it in the comments. We usually have people from all over the world, from Australia all the way to England. Let's have a quick nosy at the channel. I've not posted a vlog for a few days. I think the last one was to do with me changing from having a different hotel every couple of nights to actually staying in the same hotel for the whole duration in the October trip. So that's what I'm doing. I'm booked in the Vogue just off Sri Lanka for the whole 2 weeks. And that was because I was listening to advice from you guys. Less of a pain in the backside having to change hotels. So that vlog is the latest still. Let's have a look at that. See what the viewing figures are on that one. Nearly at 3,000, called Change of Plan. And if you've not seen it, check it out after this live show. Let's return back to the comments. Let's see who we've got on. If you can hit the like button, it'll help the owl algorithm and we can get more people on the live show. MC Loving, where's the first place you're going when you're there? Either the beer garden, time bar for a brekkie, film on soy bacao, and then when it comes to about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, then I will start on the singers. Check the runner out first, and then I'll just carry on afternoon drinking. I might even film as I drink. Stephen, welcome to the live show, mate. Where's everyone watching from? I'm owling from India tonight. Brilliant. We've literally got people all over the place. MC Loving, West Midlands. Nice one. White Line will probably be over at the same time as you. BKK Bank giving me grief about my account and want to get cash out if they want to close my account. Well, I'm waiting for my communication from the bank. I've not had anything yet, but you guys will be the first people to know, of course, if the Bangkok Bank decide to shut the Owls account, because I took it out when I was on a standard tourist visa and I went on to get the DTV, which is still classed as a tourist visa. So I don't know what my chances of keeping a bank in Bangkok in Thailand actually are. Am I really bothered? Yeah, I am a little bit. I quite like having a bank account when I'm out in Thailand because you can scan for everything and you don't have to carry cash around. So, you know, I won't be devastated. I'll be disappointed. Damon's in the house. Evening, Mark. Hope you're enjoying riding your bike around and enjoying the weather. Being out for a blast around today in West Sussex. Nice one, mate. Yeah, I've been out and about on the bike today with it being a bank holiday. Really nice weather. For you guys who don't know which bike I've got a Triumph Street Triple 675, and that's certainly quick enough for the Owl. It's a lot faster than the 150 I had in Pattaya by a long shot. And it's a nice day riding. Peter Jones at home in Exeter. You know what? I do actually rate Exeter services, mate. The little counter where you can get sweet and sour chicken or various Thai dishes next door to Costa is my favourite. And I think I've had too much of their sweet chili chicken this weekend because the Owls put on 2 pounds in weight, even though I'm going to be losing it. I know. I weighed myself today and I thought, bloody hell, so much for the diet, Owl. Ron Shaw from sunny Salisbury. Brandon Sparks, the USA. Kev C, welcome to the live show, mate. Hello, mate. Good luck with everything. Top bloke. I'm back over in Pattaya in November for 2 weeks and then in March for a month. Best place in the world. Wish I could go longer, but have work commitments. Yeah, nice one, Kev. Thanks for sharing that, mate. Lots of you guys who watch the channel are going back out to Pattaya if you're not out there already. So, you know, even just having a plan in place to get back out there is enough for us. And, of course, I'll be returning in 30 odd days at the start of October. And I'll be doing a couple of meetup nights. I'll be doing lots of live shows. And I'll be bringing you as many vlogs as I can. I'm going to vlog everything from the moment I wake up on travel day to the moment, I hate to think about it, I say, right, folks, this is the end of this trip. But it'll all be there on camera. Dead Ribs, oh my god, it's PattayaOwl, made my day, dude. Thank you. Welcome to the live show. David Alexandra, hi Mark, going 11th and the 16th of September for a month. We'll aim to meet at your meetup. Meet you at Nick's. I met you at Nick's on Soy 7 last year. Cheers, David from Glasgow. Nice one, mate. And look forward to seeing you at the meetup night. And there will be 2 meetup nights, the 3rd of October and the 10th. Gavin, 126 days until I'm a 2-week millionaire. And I was saying to a subscriber the other day, actually, I can't believe how quick it goes down. You know, when it was 100 days, I thought, okay. And now it's 30 odd. Time flies. Jason Jeffrey, Eastbourne, but moving into my new building bungalow in Sankar Surin soon. Nice one, mate. Good luck with all that. Mark Atul, all right, Owl. See you in January for the meetup. I'm staying in the page 10 for 3 weeks. I've not heard of that one, mate. And of course, yes, how can I forget? I've got a second trip to Pattaya in January. And on both trips, I'll be staying in a single hotel. So in October, I'm staying in the Vogue, just off Soy Lenki for the whole 2 weeks. And let me know in the comments if you stayed at the Vogue. What did you think of it? And in the January trip, I'm staying at the Golden Sea Hotel off Soibicau, and I have done a review on that one before. And again, if you've stayed there, let me know. Both of them are amazing locations, really good, but I've never actually slept in either of them. But the prices, well, really cheap. £23 on average for both of them, really cheap per night. PattayaOwl lover is in the house. PattayaOwl, woohoo! Good to have you on the live show, as always. You're a very loyal supporter to the channel. Rory's in the house. How are you doing, mate? Welcome to the live show. You ever stayed in an Airbnb in Pattaya, the edge of Grand Avenue? I've not, mate. No, I didn't even know Airbnb worked in covered Pattaya, Thailand. I thought it was just an English thing. I didn't even know. So if you've just joined the live show, I don't know how long I'm going to be on for. This is a bit of a bank holiday special. If you can give the live show a thumbs up, it'll attract a few more people to come along and say hello. And I am thinking at the minute, what could be the next vlog? I must admit, when I'm in Pattaya, there's a constant flow of ideas and a constant flow of things to vlog about because everyone's really interested in Pattaya. But in England, I must admit, it's not the easiest, but I'm no doubt I'll get a vlog out in the next week. If you've got any ideas for a vlog, pop it in the comments. As you guys know, following the channel, I try and respond to every single comment. I read every single comment, and that includes advice, recommendations, ideas that you've got for vlogs. You know, I listened to the hotel thing, didn't I? Let's face it, I was going to book a different hotel every couple of nights. And the majority of you said that is ridiculous. Just pitch up and enjoy your 2 weeks in Pattaya and don't faff around messing around in different hotels. Oh, thank you very, very much, Wolf. Much appreciated for the buy me a coffee. Massively appreciated. And you've put not long now. That's right, mate. I can't wait. Just over 30 days and I'll make my return. And, you know, I might make my return on the platform at Pattaya. It might be on Soibicau. I don't know. But there's definitely some unfinished business there. And, you know, let's see how many vlogs one Thailand vlogger can actually get out. I mean, I've been told in the past 3 vlogs a day is ridiculous and not doable. Are they right? Let's see. Let's see what the owl can do. And let's see how many subscribers we can get. I remember when I was over there back in March, I arrived with 1,500 subscribers and we were getting 500 subscribers per week. Who knows? Rory, I could do a vlog on a massage. I mean, to be fair, I nearly did a vlog on when I was scammed having a massage. So there's ideas there. But the thing is, you can't really film too much inside. But yeah, thanks for the suggestion, mate. Craig, I don't get involved in anyone else's business, mate. Whoever is communicating to who? That's none of my business, mate. You should know that by now. The owl just cracks on, does his own thing, and doesn't get involved in anyone else's business. Naklua Lad is in the house. Welcome to the live show. The Base and the Edge condos on Second Road are notorious for Airbnb rentals. That's interesting. When I first went to Pattaya in 2023, I actually lost 80 quid on the Edge. I booked a room via booking.com and the landlord on booking.com never provided any check-in details. And when I tried to phone, because it was a private host, I never got through and I never got the 80 quid back from booking.com either. So that was a red flag and that was a strike for booking.com. If they ever do that again, I will never use booking.com again because I'm 80 quid down. And I'll never book at the Edge and I'll never book at the other one. The Base, the good locations, but I only have to be ripped off once by one person and I won't go back. And that applies to the bars as well. I've never been ripped off in a bar, by the way. There was one time where there was an extra drink put on my bin, but that was a genuine mistake. Rory, Be More On Go in September. Is he a famous YouTuber? I've never heard of him, mate. MC Lovin, show us what you're packing. You're taking your helmet. I am, mate. I'm going to try and squeeze the Union Jack bike helmet into the suitcase. We'll see how that one goes. Alan X, hey PattayaOwl, I'm in Pattaya on Friday the 17th of October. Will you be holding a meetup at the cave? So the meetup night will be the 3rd and the 10th of October. So it looks like you're not going to meet, you'll be able to make that meetup night. But if you can be there in January, then there is meetup nights in January. PattayaOwl lovers, will you pay for everyone's sausages? Great question, and we love your questions. And the thing is, when it comes to the meetup night, PattayaOwl lovers, at the cave, 3rd of October, 8 p.m, yes, I will be getting some bangers in, some sausages for the people at the cave. And that might be 20 people, it might be 30, I don't know. I'm trying to predict how many people are going to be at this meetup night. But there's going to be free bangers. Now, if that's not an incentive, I don't know what is. Thank you there for the question, PattayaOwl lovers, wherever you are in the world. Rory's asking the clue, is it risky doing Airbnb rentals? Don't know. I don't know. I know there's a rule around minimum 30 days. Has that changed in Pattaya? I mean, things change a hell of a lot, let's face it. It used to be a minimum of 30 days for a condo or that kind of place. And if you get caught booking one night in that kind of place, then it can cause issues. But I don't know enough about it. What I do know is I've got a feeling I might be hearing from the Bangkok bank, because a lot of people have been contacted who opened up a bank account on a tourist visa like I did back in January. I was on a standard 30, 60 days, whatever, and I went onto a DTV, which is still a tourist visa. So no doubt I will get communication from the bank saying, Mr. Owl, we're closing your account. And if I do get that, bad news, then I will share it with the rest of the owls and we can all grieve together, because that bank account is important to me. It cost me 150 quid to open it, and when I'm in Pattaya, I can scan away for everything from a massage to a chicken Penang. Scotty P, thank you very much, mate, for the $10. That is massively appreciated, and it's for banger support, and that links very nicely into PattayaOwl lovers comment, who is paying for the sausages. Well, I'll tell you what, Scotty P is going to be paying towards some of them sausages, because that is going into the banger support fund. Welsh 32 is in the house. Mr. Owl getting closer now to the next Thailand adventure. It sure is. 30 odd days. The case is out and having a deep clean. Robbie, if you look back at one of your recent videos, mate, you said something out loud, but you didn't act on it. I don't think it's been done much on YouTube. That is booking a hostel and a dormitory room. Fair point, Robbie. You know, do I, as a laugh, book a dormitory room, see who I get in there? And how does that work in Pattaya? If you've got 8 beds in one room, you know, how on earth does that? But it's not, Robbie, that is not a bad suggestion, mate. Does the owl book a dormitory bed and just see if everyone else is up for being on camera, who's in the room? I don't know. Will it be the best night? It won't be very private, I don't imagine. Stephen Caffel, they need to get a massive 3D owl on that new Walking Street sign the day the owl arrives. That would be amazing. That would be brilliant. I'd love that. And, you know, I've seen a few pictures of the new sign at Walking Street, and I know a lot of you guys are lucky enough to have actually been there and got your selfie with it. Is it better than the one before? I don't know. I'm going to have to reserve judgment on that one. But I'm excited to see it. And it'd be brilliant if there was the owl returns on there. Is that possible? Can you pay? If it was 100 quid or something, it might be worth it. Everyone loves a sausage. Absolutely, they do. PattayaOwl lovers, we do. Especially in Pattaya and Time Bar do a cracking banger. They really do. White Line, Airbnb everywhere, but minimum 1 month booking to be legal and get facial recognition applied to the front desk. That's what I thought it was. I thought it was just a minimum of a month, and you couldn't just book the odd night. But I still think it's going on. I do think you could probably get booked in at the Edge or the Base on booking.com. It's not something I'll be doing, to be honest with you. Michael Davis, welcome to the live show, mate. Only 30 odd days until we meet for that brekkie at Time Bar. And then, of course, the Meetup night in Candy Club. It'll soon be here, mate. 30 odd days. Soon come round, on it. And if you're wondering, everyone, I'm on the new phone. I'm on the new iPhone 16 Pro Max in time for the next trip to Pattaya. And, I'm happy with it. It seems a little bit sharper than, if that's possible, than the iPhone 15 Pro Max. So I'm happy with the upgrade. It was a free upgrade, and then I was able to sell the iPhone 15 Pro Max for, I think it was 600 quid. So, seems like good business. Peter Jones, loved the LK Metropole fab location. A lot of love for that place. I've stood outside that place many times eating a Knox burger, who I believe has moved on to LK Metro now because they're doing some refurb work where she was before. So yeah, if you're on LK Metro, check out Knox Burgers. They're delicious. But as for the Metropole, yeah, it's oldie worldy. It's a bit dated, but what a location for a hotel. And I've had good nights there. I think I've stayed a few nights in total. Steve Goodgroove, hi mate, what about going karting, get people at the meetup? Ask would be good, laugh, good vlog. I would, mate, yeah, I'd definitely go karting. I'd go with other YouTubers as well, and we could all film it and have a day out. There's actually one, as you're coming up from the pier, not far from the Pattaya sign, on the hill, there's a go-karting place just there, in Pratumnak. So if any of the YouTubers, anybody is up for it, don't have to be a YouTuber, a subscriber, you want to do a go-karting day, then let's do it. And let's film it. Obviously, I won't be able to film while driving the go-kart, but if volunteers on the sideline, sounds like a plan. Good suggestion, Steve. Brandon Sparks, my daughter Emily, says, hello, Owl. Hello, Emily. Hello and welcome to the live show to both of you. Rory says, when crypto and stable coins up and running properly, no need for a Thai bank account. Never done any of the crypto stuff, to be honest with you, Rory. Never touched it. Raymond, make sure you top up your Thai number when you're away, otherwise they delete the number. Well, interestingly, I had to log in to my Bangkok bank account again the other day because I've just set up the new iPhone 16 Pro Max, and for every single app it needed my login detail, and that included the Bangkok Bank app. I was able to put my SIM card in, my Thai SIM card, and I was able to receive the code, the number I needed to verify the app, which I thought there was no chance of that working. But yeah, I received the, is it OTP number, the code you get to enter your banking, that came through. And then I just took out the Thai SIM again and put in the English one, and yeah, it worked. So I'm back into the Bangkok app for now. If they do give me 30 days, then I'll be there in 30 odd days. So it could work out. Robbie says, credit me in the vlog. I will do, mate. If I decide to do a vlog from a dormitory bed, then Robbie, I will mention you, mate. Hostel chat, hangout, hostel stay. I'm on the bottom bunk, Rory says. You could do a vlog on the Bangkok airport capsule sleep pod. Someone's actually done that already. It didn't look very comfortable, to be honest with you. A bit claustrophobic in there. I don't think the owl would be overly impressed with a little capsule. Pat Pong, are Linda's bangers available on the Meetup nights? LOL, only joking. You know what's funny, Pat Pong, is I've been calling her Linda for about 6 months, 9 months, whatever it's been, and she's actually called Rinda. So it's an R rather than an L. And she's the lovely owner and manager of the cave. And it will be Rinda sourcing the bangers. I don't think she's going to leave it to me. I think she's going to contact one of her banger people to sort it out and then just send me the bill. Skygirl84, hi, you should use cash so you pay the people and not the bank. It's just a lot easier, if I'm being honest. They're just paying for a beer, paying for a meal, paying for a massage. Like at the beer garden, for example, you know, they just hold up the QR code, you scan it, and then off you go. And I definitely now find that easier than messing around with Bart. And there's sometimes, a lot of nights, I've gone out with no money whatsoever, none needed, just the Bangkok Bank app. And who knows, they might close my account when I'm out there, and that'll make a vlog, won't it? Michael Davis, hi mate, so close now to meet up. Got family over today. All say hi. Hello to Michael's family, and I'm looking forward to having a few beers with you, mate. On more than one night, I should hope, as well. Jim Jam, sorry, Evening Owl, since you're staying in the heart of the action this time, will you be hiring a bike still or just using Bolt? I will 100% be hiring a scooter on the first day because I want to be able to get out and about. I want to be able to nip down to John Tien and just have the freedom to do that. So I will be definitely getting a scooter on day one. And there's parking at the Vogue at the front, so I can literally just join Soy Lenki, and then I can go right, I can go left. If I go left, it takes me to Macau. I can go straight down to Second Road, down Soy Diana. And I know my way around, I know the loop. And I'm looking forward to doing that on the bike, because relying on Bolt taxis is just not my favourite thing. I'd much rather have the freedom to get out and about. But of course, if I've had a drink and it's afternoon drinks or evening drinks, then it will have to be a Bolt, Mr. or Mrs. Bolt. MC Lovin, what YouTubers will you meet up with should you meet Mark about Pattaya? His vlogs are good. Yeah, I'd like to have a beer with Mark. Obviously meet up with Webby and have a beer. Darren John, Nick Dean. Like I get on with the majority of all the YouTubers I've met. I've not fallen out with any of them. I've not got on with anyone. And I just judge people on how they are with me, not whatever people say, and that I think that kind of works. So yeah, I'll have a beer, I'll do vlogs, collaborations, whatever anybody wants to do or not do. It might just be the Owl doing a vlog, and that's fine as well. But I know a lot of you guys, subscribers, have offered to do the cameraman duties, including Michael, who's watching. And that applies to anyone. If you want to hold the camera for the Owl while I do a bit of talking down Soy Bacau, then it'd be much appreciated. Jason RN71, hello Owl, from Bridgend, South Wales. How are you doing, mate? I used to own a property actually in Welshpool. I say a property, it was more of a holiday hut. I had it 6 months and realised it was a poor decision. Trevor Osborne, welcome to the live show. Hi, Mr. Owl. Do you always go to Thailand for about 2 weeks at a time? Because of work commitments, I've never been for only 2 weeks. In your opinion, is it long enough? No, it's not long enough. Let's be honest. You know, minimum 30, 60 days, something like that, 30 days. However, with work commitments, I can only go 2 weeks at a time, so it is what it is. and I have to go with it. Now, obviously, my attempted move back in March, I actually quit my job to go out there. So I was out there for 2 months till I realised, actually, I'm going to run out of money here. Wasn't the smartest move in the world. And I've done vlogs on that. You can check them all out. My mistakes, what have I learned, all of them. So it's going to be 2 weeks at a time, unless anything changes on that front, but there's no plans. So, Welsh 32, Mr. Owl, how about a PattayaOwl soccer game on the beach with your subscribers? Why not? I don't know how much running I can actually do. I mean, I'm weighing in at 15 stone 5. The Owl is going to fight night, if we call it that, or holiday, weighing heavy. Weighing heavy, the Owl. Is he going to fly? Is he too fat to fly? From 15 stone 3 to 15 stone 5 in 1 week. And yeah, I've been pigging out a little bit. Fell off the wagon. But I'm up for a game of football. I can always go in net if I'm struggling to run. White Line, classic for Thai speaking and English. They live in a loom rather than a room. Pat Pong, Mr. Owl, not sure how our exercise program is going, but if you need any checkups, say kidney and liver blood tests, you can get them done when you're out there. Thank you, mate. Thanks for the concern. Robbie says, yeah, I agree. MC Loving, his vlogs are decent. His killer pool games. Craig Beermount. If Darren John is the answer, what is the question? I don't usually talk about other YouTubers, to be honest with you, Craig. Pat Pong, milk first is good for liver function. Of course, yeah, liver function is a thing for me. Fatty liver, needs to keep an eye on it, needs to lose some weight. And before I get on that plane to Pattaya, I've got blood tests for cholesterol, easy for me to say. I've got blood tests to make sure I'm not diabetic. And I've also, this Friday, got an eye test as well. So I thought, I'm not going to shy away from these tests and things that are on offer. Let's just get it done, you know. I've shied away from blood tests before, but why? Just go and have it. I don't even like going to the dentist, but that's sorted now. So yeah, eye test this week, and then bloods first week in September, I think it is. Let's hope I'm not diabetic. Stuart Burrell, welcome to the live show. If you've just joined, by the way, a big hello. If you can give us a thumbs up, that'll really help the algorithm. And of course, if you're watching this after the live show, then a big hello as well, because I know at least 1,000 of you do. So much appreciated. Stuart Burrell, if you have the Wise app on your phone, you can send money yourself. That is absolutely true, mate. And I do use Wise. I transfer money from my UK bank account to Wise for minimal amounts of money. And then I then it transfers from Wise to my Bangkok account. So that's the cheapest way of getting money, in my opinion, from England to Thailand. However, with all this talk around people who've taken out a bank account on a tourist visa are going to lose their account, there's no way I'm transferring a large amount of money on the chance that I lose it. So at the minute, I've got 600 baht, which is just over £10, in the Thai bank account. I did have more, but I've taken it out. PattayaOwl lover, hello, big thumbs up. She's giving a big thumbs up, or is it he? Who knows? But a big thumbs up. And I think that's to the person who has just bought some bangers for the meetup night. Thank you very much, mate. $10 goes a long way in Pattaya. Milk is good for liver functions. I'll bear that in mind, mate. Skygirl84, you need to meet up with Jeff Carter. That would be a great video. I mean, I'd love to meet Jeff. I mean, the chances of us bumping into each other at the same time in Pattaya are pretty unlikely. I'm there in October and January, and I don't know when Jeff goes. I know he's just been there recently. But it would be great to have a beer with Jeff Carter. I mean, he's the ultimate legend vlogger, isn't he? Damon, not sure if it's Gatwick on this trip or Heathrow. If it's Gatwick next year, you would be welcome. So basically, Damon, mate, I am flying Heathrow in October and Gatwick in January. When you say you would be welcome, what's that, mate? Have you got accommodation there? What are you offering, mate? TR33, Pattaya. Absolutely. I remember when I first started vlogging, I used to call Pattaya. I used to say Pattaya, and I got ripped to shreds for it. Even though other YouTubers still say Pattaya, I got ripped to shreds for it. So I started saying Pattaya, and they stopped ripping the shit out of me. I mean, what is it? Is it Pattaya, or is it Pattaya? I'm not used to saying Pattaya now. Damon, look back at your comments, Mark. You will see. Okay, mate. So a quick nosy. Oh, there's so many comments, mate. Even might enjoying you riding the bike, blast around West Sussex. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. Scotty, P, another $10 more banger support. Thank you very much. I know the PattayaOwl lovers will be extremely happy with that second donation, because that will go in the banger support fund. That's $20. How many bangers can we get for that? I reckon at least 20 bangers for the meetup night on $20. Of course, YouTube will take their cut of 50%, so maybe 10 bangers. Thank you very much, Scotty P. Much appreciated. Skygirl84, love Jojo Taxi. She was fab. She is. Yeah, I can't wait to meet Jojo again, and she likes being on camera and doing a vlog as well. So yeah, really looking forward to meeting up with Jojo. She's picking me up from the airport at the start of October, and that's where the vlogging will start. Well, it'll actually start from my house in England and include the journey down, checking in, all that good stuff. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to travel down on the morning of the flight, because it's a midday flight, or if I'm going to stay the night before, because I need to be at the airport for around about 9 o'clock in the morning. So let me know in the comments, what would you do? If you were flying at midday, would you stay in a hotel so you can be at the airport for 9 a.m, a few hours before? Or would you just travel down? Set off at 4 or 5 in the morning, whatever it be. Takes a couple of hours to get to there, 3 hours to get to the airport. Or would you book in a hotel? Let me know in the comments. Yeah, sorry, Damon, mate. I've not caught the thread on that one. I'll have to look through later. Pat Pong, not to scare you or any male, but as men 40 to 50, very good to get a prostate test and get it done in the UK. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I've never had one of them prostate tests, but I'd certainly encourage us all to do it. Jim Jam, I'd be well up for a game of footy on the beach with a few of you lads. Great idea. We could organise it at the meetup night. We could. Yeah, we could have a chat about it. I don't think it will be the morning after, because I'll be off to the Candy Club till the early hours of the morning. So the last thing I want to be doing is kicking a ball around on the beach the day after. But could it be Monday morning? Could it be Sunday morning? Potentially. 2GP, I used to carry my Revolt card and leave all my other cards in the safe. Yeah, I've never used Revolt. I mean, but Wise do a card as well. Similar kind of setup. Rory says you can use a Halifax Clarity card to pay for things. No extra fees, just like using a credit card. Cool. Stevie D, hi mate. Good to see you. How was the weekend trip? It was good, mate. I do like popping down to Cornwall. It was great weather. It was spot on. You know, of course it's not Pattaya. You know, the countdown has well and truly begun for the Pattaya trip, and I cannot wait. But I do like getting out and about. I'm not one to stay in. If the sun's shining, the owl is usually out and about. Today I was out on the motorbike. I took it for a good spin, and it was nice. And that is the Triumph. Took the Triumph out. Davlad, hello PattayaOwl. Hello Davlad, good to have you on the live show. Damon, I have a recycling company and house next door to Gatwick, Mark. I mentioned you'd be more than welcome to park your car at the yard. Damon, thank you very much, mate. That's amazing. That's amazing offer. Yeah, really kind of you. I know in my memory I'll probably have to write that down, but that is a very generous offer, mate. So for the January trip, I mean, if you get a chance, Damon, or you can ping us your email or send an email to PattayaOwl, I'll certainly respond, mate. That'd be amazing. What an offer. Thank you, Damon. Free parking. I mean, I'm looking for parking for the Heathrow trip, actually. And that, you know, that could be as much as £250 for 2 weeks. So any kind of offer, like Damon's just said, that's brilliant. And I think someone has actually just sent me a buy me a coffee. Let's just have a quick nosy. Pat Pong, I'll have a look at that in a second when I get an email through. Will the owl have a cheeky afternoon in Bang Chang, or have you been there, seen it? The answer to that, Pat Pong, is absolutely. I will choose a day within the week and go to Bang Chang. What a place. What a special gem of a place. Absolutely amazing. And of course, you've got Daddy's Kitchen, and they do some real authentic, beautiful Thai food for next to no money. So I'll be going to Bang Chang probably on a Tuesday or something. I don't know why Tuesday. Gunship is in the house. Hello, Mark. How are you? Good. I hope you're enjoying your evening meal with all the delightful sauces, them 6 sauces of delight. So I hope you're having a good evening wherever you are in the world, Gunship. I assume, Pat Pong, you meant Bang Chang, by the way. I kind of ran away with that, of course. You know, Bang Chang is such a great place. And you can get a hotel for like 500 baht for the night, and you will not be disappointed as long as you stay on the main strip where you've got MC Sports Bar at the top as well as Daddy's Kitchen. You've got a strip of bars, and there's enough fun there for an afternoon and even an evening. The Project Diamond, I thought you were going to stop making videos until you went back to Thailand. That's news to me, Project Diamond. If you'd like to elaborate. I remember saying I was taking a break for a bit, and then I came back from the break. Out of the break, I did continue to make videos, but I did have a good 6-7 week break from live shows. But there's no break now. The owl is back. Momentum is building, and I'm getting ready for the next trip to Pattaya. And I don't remember ever saying that I'm going to stop making videos until I went back to Thailand. In fact, a lot of the videos I make will be the build-up videos, the travel day and everything. So yeah, sorry mate. White Lime, if you're from the UK, Starling Bank is a very good option, since I'm sure the BKK bank account is about to be closed. Well, I've heard a lot of people tell me, Owl, your bank account's going to be closed. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it, and then I'll act. If they want me to report in, then I can do that. I'm there in just over 30 days. If they're going to take it off me because I took it out on a tourist visa, then I'm going to be pretty pissed because I paid 150 quid to an agency to open that account, and I've only had it 8 months, and I've not disrespected it. I've made sure there's money in there at all times. I've used it the right way. So I don't like just losing £100 odd like that. So somebody has sent me a buy me the coffee, and that is Stephen Cafull. Thank you very much, mate. 10 quid for the banger fund, mate. Not letting YouTube take any. Much appreciated to everyone that sent me a super chat so far or buy me the coffee. So we have more money for the banger fund. So PattayaOwl lovers will be very happy with that. We've got £10 and YouTube ain't getting a penny of that. That's very true. They don't take anything from the buy me a coffees, but I'm very appreciative of the super chat as well. Damon, Mark, I will email you about that. Thank you, mate. No, I appreciate it. And I think I'll take you up on it. I mean, amazing. Free parking. It's a shame you've not got a house next door to Heathrow, mate, for in a few weeks' time. That'd be perfect as well. Very kind of you. Tom Robinson, how come you don't get a National Express coach or train? Be much cheaper than driving after a 13-hour flight. Because when I land back in London, it's like 8 p.m. in the evening, and I just want to be jumping in the car and getting home before midnight. I don't want to be farting about on a National Express bus at that time of night, assuming there is one at that time of night. So it's just having the flexibility to jump back in the car and get home. And I know it's not easy to do it after a 13-hour flight, but hopefully I'll get a bit of sleep on the flight. So you know, and it is about a 2 or 3 hour journey to the East Midlands where I live. So, yeah. Marky can't wait to go back to Mama San's Go-Go Bar in LK Metro in October. Sounds good, mate. White Lime, if you want a restaurant to review, I would recommend the Clubhouse on Jomtien Beach Road. Yeah, I've heard a few people mention the Clubhouse recently. Oh, God, I've nearly caught up with the comments. So if you just joined, a big hello. This is a bank holiday special. If you can hit the thumbs up button, that will really help the owl algorithm. And I'm just going to do a little check to see how many likes we've got so far. Is it going to be bad? Let's have a look. We've only got 25. If you can hit the thumbs up, that'd be great. So out of the 70, 80 people on, we've only got 25 likes so far. So if you can, that would be a big help. Super Stephen, hi Owl, September, it's good time to visit Pattaya. Well, yeah, I mean, any time's a good time to visit Pattaya, you know, let's face it. But the official high season starts around about October, I think it is. But I don't mind. I want it to be busy for my mates who have got bars, as I've said before, but I don't mind a quiet Pattaya. Don't mind it at all. So we've got plenty of money in the banger fund. I think we've got at least £20 to £30 to buy some bangers for the meetup night on the 3rd of October. So we shouldn't go hungry. I remember being at a meetup night early on in the year, and I was that hungry halfway through. I just had to nip out to Mackey's and just have a cheeky takeaway burger, then back up to the meetup. Oh, that noise means we've got another donation, and it usually takes, oh wow, it looks like 20 quid that time. I usually get an email about 1 minute to 2 minutes after it's been sent, but it looks like someone has put £20 into the banger fund. We might be able to go for some premium sausages. So what do you reckon? Do you reckon I've made the right decision staying in the Vogue for the whole 2 weeks? Let me know in the comments. Was it the right decision? Yes or no? What do you reckon? Pat Pong, Mark, is the January meetup on the 16th? It is, mate, and then also the Friday after that as well. Davlad, your stair rails and carpet look similar to mine. Cool. They're nice, mate. It's nice and creamy, isn't it? Tom Robinson, are you staying at Heathrow before, mate? Good question. I do really need to decide what I'm doing. If I'm flying at midday, I want to be at the airport, ideally, for 9 a.m. So I've got a good few hours before to go through security and all that. So if I need to be there for 9 a.m, I really could do with just staying. I could just do with staying at the airport the night before. There's no pressure whatsoever. The alternative is I set off at 5, 6 in the morning to get to the airport and park up. So yeah, again, let me know in the comments. I listen to you guys. I think I'm probably going to go with the hotel. What would you do? PattayaOwl lovers, oh my God, I've been in that house. Oh, have you really now, PattayaOwl lover? Well, thank you very much for mentioning about the bangers today, because we've had loads of donation to the fund. And I'm waiting to get an email from Buy Me a Coffee to tell me who has just put in that 20 quid. So please hold tight, whoever sent that. I do like to acknowledge everyone who sends a super chat or a Buy Me a Coffee, but they do take a moment just to send me through the email. So Devlad says yes. Super Stephen says yes. Cool. Yeah, so that's a yes to me staying at the Vogue for the whole 2 weeks. Checking in, getting the feet up and staying there. Sounds like a plan, and that's what I've gone with. I mean, it works out at £20 per night to stay just off Soylenke at the Vogue. And I check in and I check out at the end of the holiday. So that's what it is. Oh, the emails come through. Let's see what it is. So, Scotty P. Again, mate. Oh, you're spoiling us on this. Has just supported with £20 for the Banger Fund. So thank you, PattayaOwl lovers. You've really got them going tonight. So we've got £20 there. We've got money off Wolf. We've got Stephen Cafull, who's also put £10 in, and Scotty P, who's also put the super chat in. So I think we might be getting premium bangers at this meetup night if this carries on. Chew GP, yes. Why you wanted to keep mucking about puzzled me. Fair enough. Damon, Mark, speak to Franco. We are both mods on other channels. He will verify that I'm okay. Yeah, I remember having that conversation actually, Damon. Absolutely, mate. And hopefully I get to meet you face to face at some point in Pattaya, if not near Gatwick Airport, mate. I do always like to meet. I mean, I've only got one moderator really, and that is Franco. But I think it's like 1, 2 in the morning in Pattaya, so you know he's got to sleep. But yeah, Damon, like if we can meet up, and you can maybe be the second moderator, mate. Like I said last time, that'd be awesome. Ron Shaw, I'm staying at the Vogue too for the first week. Not stayed there before. Well, I'm hoping it's nice enough, because 20 quid a night off Soylenke, that could be the Owl's base for the future as well. I mean, that is an awesome price. If, you know, for the condo, that works out about £10 a night. So £20 a night without any major commitment. It could be good. I've heard mixed reviews, to be honest. So I'm going to hold judgment, but that's where the Owl is staying. Good, bad, or indifferent. The Project Diamond, you said in your video titled I'm taking a break, you're taking a 3-month break and returning just before you leave. Do you think financial gain made you carry on making videos? I think that's a very serious question, Project Diamond. I mean, I said I was taking a break. I took a bit of a break, kind of missed doing the vlogs, quite enjoy it. In fact, I really enjoy it, and I enjoy talking to you guys. The break really turned out more on the live shows. 6 weeks without me doing a live show was a decent break. But what can I say? I said I was taking a break. I took a bit of a break, but not as much of a break as I thought I would. But who cares? You know what I mean? Who cares? I think if anything, it's a good thing that I came back early or started making videos throughout the break. So unless you think that it's out of order, Project Diamond, should the Owl have stayed on his break, kept to his word, and not come back and made videos? What's your opinion? This is the platform to share it. Tell us all, mate. Tom Robinson, is your flight midday? It is, mate, yeah. It's a midday flight, so a few hours before that, it's kind of 9 a.m, getting to security, parking up, that kind of thing. So I could get out of bed at a hotel at Heathrow at 8 a.m, and I could stroll across the road to the airport for 9 a.m. That's the easiest way, and the way I can get the most sleep and feel as fresh as I possibly can. The alternative is I drive in the early hours of the morning. Frank Travels, hi, welcome to the live show. Always great to have you on here. And we've had lots of surprising donations of Buy Me a Coffee and Super Chat. It's almost like my 40th birthday again. Thank you very much. Any money on here does go towards the Pattaya Fund. And in this case, the Sausage Fund for the Meetup night. Dead ribs. Oh my god, so have I. PattayaOwl lover. Super Stephen. Nice hotel. Yes, I'm looking forward to staying at the Vogue. White Lime, I always book an afternoon flight, so I arrive in Pattaya after 2 and can check in. Cool. Davlad, this October/November, I'm going to the James Bond Island near Phuket and 4 nights in Pattaya. Nice one, mate. Nice one. There's so much more to Thailand. I know I'm obsessed with Pattaya, and my channel's Pattaya and all of that good stuff, but there is a lot of other nice places to see, such as Krabi. That's one place I've not been. Well, many places I've not been. I've not been to Phuket, Chiang Mai either. PattayaOwl lover in reply says, you do what you need to do. It was your break after all. Well, there you go. I mean, if you want to elaborate a bit more, Project Diamond, you know, I don't understand, you know, if a YouTuber says he's taking a break and then decides to come back early or to do a few more vlogs than expected, is that harmful? Just a question, mate. I'm not trying to be funny or difficult. Just a question. I thought I could actually have a break for the whole duration, but I was getting itchy feet. I enjoy making the vlogs. I mean, 6 weeks from not doing a live show is quite a long time as well, by the way, considering I was doing them every week. Craig, there seems to be a bit of a theme with you tonight, mate. I don't really tend to talk about other YouTubers. You seemed a bit obsessed with Darren John tonight. And I have no idea about subletting or anything like that, buddy. I don't know. Pat Pong, Mark, if you're ever in Pratumnak, do you get lifelong availability for the toilet in City Garden you bought in the condo? We'll save 10 baht every time you'll use it. That's quite funny, mate. That is funny. Because, of course, if you don't know, on my first week of being in the condo at City Garden, Pratumnak, the owl put toilet roll down the toilet and flooded the condo, and it actually started leaking downstairs. And they charged me, I can't remember what it was now, was it 5,000 baht repair? It was disgusting, and the smell really never went away. So I don't know if they'll let me anywhere near that condo again. I don't know. Damon, you're more than welcome. We'll email you tomorrow. Yeah, spot on, mate. Thank you very much. Appreciate the offer for free parking for the January trip. Wow, amazing. Super Stephen, going to Pattaya in September. Stay 2 weeks at the Vogue Hotel. PattayaOwl lovers, I've read that comment. Do what you want to do, absolutely. Stephen Caffel, and thank you very much again for the Buy Me a Coffee. Got to go now, it. We'll watch the rest back tomorrow. Take care, our top bloke. Thank you, Stephen, much appreciated, and thanks for your sausage donation. Damon, Mark, be careful saying Pattaya Sausage Fund, if you know what I mean. Absolutely. So, bangers for the meetup night. Could it be a Cumberland? Could it be a Lincolnshire? Who knows? Bangkok Bounds in the house. How are you doing, mate? Long time no see. Nice wave action going there. Scotty P stayed at the Pattaya Sports Hub and was pleasantly surprised. Bar was on the base floor and I didn't hear any noise from my room on the second floor. Fair dues. I tell you where, one place I probably wouldn't stay again. And that was the place with the penthouse, that was it, with the swing and everything. Yeah, God, it's noisy. I mean, I know it's Pattaya and you're going to get some noise, but the club is very much in the building. And yeah, that's not for me. It's a quirky place. It was worth doing it for the vlog, but I won't be booking there again. Austin 1, welcome to the live show, mate. Damon's just been helpful, Austin, mate. He's offered somewhere for the owl to park his car, mate. The Project Diamond, no, just a question to see if you see this is now a financial gain, as a lot of people look at doing this for income in Thailand. Well, I do YouTube for many reasons, mate. One, I love Pattaya and I've been going there before my YouTube channel. I've been watching YouTube and YouTubers for many years, since 2015, with the likes of Kevin Thailand, 20 Seconds in Thailand. So the Thailand vlogging interest has always been there, combined with a Pattaya interest. Put them together, started a channel in January 2025 for a vlog of my holidays, and because of my natural interest, which is Pattaya and vlogging in Thailand. And that's it. Now, becoming monetized wasn't guaranteed. Now, of course, getting a little bit of pocket money, and bearing in mind all the filming and editing, you take that into consideration against what I actually earn on YouTube. I'm probably on about £1 an hour. So you can't say you're in it for the money. Of course, it's amazing when you get super chats and buy me coffees like we've got today. However, the hourly rate is still averaging between £1 and £2 an hour. So it is pocket money, it's beer money, it's sausage money. That's all it is. So this kind of, you know, doing it for financial gain, no, absolutely not. It's one part of it. It's pocket money. It's a benefit. It's a perk, but it's not the sole reason. You know, I don't recommend anyone start doing a YouTube channel just for the money, because it'll come across on camera. You've got to be passionate about the place or whatever it is you're vlogging, and I certainly am with Pattaya. So I hope that answers your question, mate. And yeah, going back to the whole break thing, yeah, that was it. I said I was taking a break, and I didn't take that much of a break in the end. It was 6 weeks off live streams, and I still brought out a few cheeky vlogs. Jason RN71, myself and my partner are driving up and parking up at Heathrow on the morning of our flight at a similar time to yours with Thai Airways in November. It's easy to find. Well, this is it. I suppose my only anxiety about driving to the airport is if anything was to happen to the car, if it was to break down, then I would lose the time that I need to get there. And going the night before and staying in the hotel is better, less rushing about, and it takes that risk away of breaking down. Because knowing my luck, it'll break down, I won't get recovered, I'll miss the flight, and then what? Welsh 32, owls are naughty. My brother kept owls years ago. Damon and Austin having a little bit of a conversation. I don't think there's anything weird, to be honest, about wanting to be the owl's moderator. Pattaya owl lover, he loves a sausage, absolutely. And do you? Pattaya owl lover, do you love a good banger as well? Do you like a banger on a... maybe on a bun with a bit of tomato ketchup, maybe? Or is it brown sauce? Is it HP? Let me know in the comments. Got an itchy nose. The Alien Barber, how you doing, mate? Thanks for all the comments on the recent vlogs. Do you ever use the barber shops in Pattaya? It can be a fun experience. Well, if I do use a barber shop in Pattaya, I'd hope I get a little bit of a discount because half the head is missing. I mean, they could do the sides, they could do a bit of beard, but yeah, this main central section here, you know, you'd like to think I get a 50% discount for 50% less hair. Not sure it doesn't work like that, and it's probably cheap enough anyway, to be fair, I'm only joking. Bangkok Pound, Kevin Thailand, RIP, absolutely. I used to love watching Kevin Thailand a lot. Yeah. Mr. Piet, 1888. Hey Mark, you never make too much videos. We like them. That's why we are subscribed. In my opinion, you get more than you pay for the Vogue. Brilliant, but don't forget you only paid £20. Absolutely. When you put it in perspective, as long as it's clean, they're quite spacious, the rooms at the Vogue, I think. £20, you can't complain. Austin 1, what's your top gents club, Owl? I think they are the best way to spend the afternoon. Yeah, cat flaps for me, and I'm glad to hear it's reopened. I did say this on the last live show. I like a gents club that is big, spacious, air-conditioned, nice friendly atmosphere where you're not necessarily pestered, and Maggie May's John Tien and Cat Flaps Pratumnak, which was about 5-10 minutes from my condo. Perfect for afternoon drinking. Really good. So yeah, I'm going to go with that one. There is another one actually in Pratumnak called, I think it's the Kirani. I went in there and that is a right laugh. It's quite dark and older worldy, but it's good. It's a good laugh. I think it's called the Kirani, isn't it? So. Richard White, I would like YouTube in Thailand to supplement my pension. Well, this is it. I mean, just imagine I was in a position where I had some private pensions. Let's say I was 15 years older and I was, say, 55 and I had the private pensions coming in, so I had a couple of grand there. Then I would rent out my house and get maybe 600-700 quid for that. And then with the YouTube money on top, all of a sudden I'm in a very, very, very good financial position. Anything over £2,500 is enough to live in Pattaya, in my opinion, like a king. But just relying on YouTube alone isn't enough. PattayaOwl lover, if you were given £1 million, would you go back to Pattaya tomorrow or stay in England? It is a good question, and I think there would still have to be a little bit of back and forth because, of course, I've got friends and family in England, but I'd spend more time out in Pattaya if money wasn't an option. You know, it's the same for everyone. You know, if you had £1 million or you had unlimited money, would you change things up a little bit? Then I probably would. So I would definitely spend more time in Pattaya. So good question, PattayaOwl lovers. Austin 1 is saying, PattayaOwl lovers, think it's past your bedtime. Wow, come on, Austin 1, be nice. PattayaOwl lover is a great contributor to the channel. And so can you be. So let's keep it friendly. Davlad, I started watching Buzzing Trevor and Mr. Egg during COVID. Yeah, they've been there a fair while now, and I've been fortunate enough to meet both of them. And I look forward to bumping into them again when I'm next out in Pattaya. It's funny, I tend to see Trev walking about early morning. So I've been in the Hungry Hippos before eating a brekkie, and he's walked past filming. He works bloody hard, doesn't he? He produces a lot of vlogs. And he gets the numbers on them as well, doesn't he? And Mr. Egg obviously gets big numbers on his videos for his bar, the Rum Runner. I'm looking forward to actually going in there in 30 odd days. I've done a lot of talking about it, a lot of excitement, and I'm looking forward to going in. I don't know, I might spend the whole afternoon in there. I think it opens at 3 p.m, just on Soy Bacau. It's a great location. Chewy GP, don't forget the massage shop next to Kung's. Yeah, I've not been in there actually. I've heard there's a new massage shop opened on LK Metro. What do you reckon to that? I don't know. I don't know if that works for me, actually. Because it's all bars, isn't it? Would you really want to sit and have a foot massage in the middle of LK? Or actually, is it the smartest thing anyone's ever done, being the only massage place in the middle of LK Metro? It could probably go either way. I think if I go there in October and it's hammered, well, there's the answer. John, morning owl, 5 a.m. in Australia. Well, welcome to the live show. Great to have you here, mate. Davlad, do you eat a lot of sausages in the UK, or is it still a Pattaya thing? I do, mate. I mean, I could do with cutting down on. I don't eat them every day, but certainly every week I'm having more than one banger sandwich, and it's certainly contributing to the 15 stone 5. The owl's weighing in heavy at the minute, so yeah, I could do with reducing the bangers that I'm eating in England. I just like it. I just like them. Damon, Mark, if you get time, try the telephone box on the dark side. Definitely an eye-opener. Will do, Damon. Thank you, mate. Farang Travels, what are your plans for the upcoming trip? So what I'm going to do is vlog from the night before all the way through. The flight, multiple vlogs, travel day vlog, the whole arriving, getting in Jojo's taxi, and then off to get some brekkie, either Time Bar or the beer garden, checking into the Vogue, and just vlog, and experience Pattaya for everything it's got to offer. Afternoon drinks, gentlemen's clubs, into the evening, candy club, everything. And also I want to get a night out in Bang Chang. I might go there in a taxi, or I might just do the ride out again. I think it only took me 40 minutes or so on the scooter, on the motorbike last time. So I won't be going to Hua Hin this time, and I won't be going to Koh Lan this time, but I will be going to Bang Chang, and then the rest of the time will be in Pattaya. I won't be going to Bangkok either. So it's Pattaya and Bang Chang this time. Welsh 32, if you had £1 million, would you open a bar in Pattaya? Probably. It'd have to be on LK Metro or Soy Bacau. It'd have to be in the heart of the action, because it's a tough enough gig anyway, isn't it? And if you're not in the right area, then the chances of succeeding are a lot less. So, and I'd call it the Owl Bar, as I've said before, definitely. Stephen Eaton, no mate, no, everyone's been really supportive. Thank you for the question. Scotty P, what's your total flight time with any layover? Do you usually stay a night in Bangkok before heading to Pattaya? So it's just like a 10-hour summit flight there, direct with Thai Airways. Coming back, it's a little bit longer. It's about 13 hours because of the tailwind or something like that. And this time it's a direct flight. Yeah, previously I've done Emirates connecting at Dubai. This time it's straight in to Bangkok Airport, and then as soon as I land, it's straight in the taxi to Pattaya, which, as you know, is about an hour and a half journey. So not too bad at all. CP, welcome to the live show. Cambodia booked for November. Well, that's one place I would have visited, Cambodia, if I was still out in Pattaya living. I would have done it the 6-month 0.8 DTV Destination Thailand visa trip, 6-month point trip to Cambodia for a week and then come back in. That was the plan. Davlad, one of the issues I have going to Pattaya is when I get home, I don't have any photos to show friends and family, so it looks very suspicious. Well, you can still take pictures, mate. I mean, I've created a YouTube channel on it. CP, when will you do a weekend in Cambodia, Phnom Penh? I hope to do it within the next 2 years. I've got to be honest. I can't promise it's going to be next year, but I would like certainly to go to Phnom Penh for definite. The Alien Barber, do you ever go on any dates in Pattaya? Yes, mate. I went on a date actually in Pattaya, and that's where at the end of the date she asked for 22,000 baht to be my girlfriend, and it kind of put me off. But she was a nice enough lady. We met in Pratum Nak, and we spent the afternoon in Songkran together, and it was great. Until the end, when it came about, money came up, it just put me off completely. I thought it was a great date, but obviously not. Will I be going on dates on my 2-week holiday? No, there's not enough time to build any relationship within 2 weeks. It's just going to be fun. Right, let's see how many likes we've got. Has it gone up? Have the likes gone up a little bit? If you can give us a thumbs up, by the way, it really helps the owl algorithm. Well, we've gone up to 40, 39. It'd be nice to get that nearer 70, I've got to be honest. Di's in the house. Welcome to the live show, mate. We've been on for an hour and 15. Welsh 32, I booked a few cheeky nights during my trip at the Nest. Farang Travels, thought you were flying Norse Atlantic. I am, mate. I'm flying with Norse Atlantic Airways on the January trip from Gatwick. This coming one in October is with Thai Airways. And I have no idea what to make of this Norse. The reviews are a little bit mixed, but like always, the owl will be open-minded, and we'll see what goes on. We'll see what it's like. I will basically vlog the whole thing. If it's a shit flight, I'll show it. You get to see everything. Di Travels booked my flights today. Nice one, mate. How good does it feel when you actually book them flights? Have you got a good deal? Are you happy with it? Who are you flying with? The Alien Barber, haha, mate, that's hilarious. Richard White, yeah, I don't tend to go into too many details about prices of that kind of stuff, to be honest, mate. Stevie D, the Owl in subscriber get 10% off. Well, yeah, there'd have to be some special offer for the Owls and subscribers. I think it would. I mean, we've had some great suggestions for a name of a bar. You know, we've got one there, the Owl Inn, or the Owl, or PattayaOwl, or the Nest, all this kind of stuff. But we couldn't call it the Nest because there's one already on Soy Diana. Davlad, do you keep in touch with any? Yeah, I do actually, mate. Yeah, I do keep in touch. I've got some kind of good friends, so people I keep in contact with, Mama Sam's, cashiers, even just people who work at, like, you know, the Chinese restaurant. Just anybody who I've got on with on a level, I've kept in touch. And for some people, I've taken out for a burger as friends. It's not all about more than that. Ashley Hall, give me a shout out. Ash, don't normally watch this because this stuff, as it goes on too long. Well, Ash, mate, there's your shout out. Welcome to the live show. And of course, we've had a fair amount of people on, but if you're watching it after as well, a big hello. Tom Robinson, you ever go to Soy 6 at night time? I've walked through on the way to, like, Walking Street. So I walk down Soy 6, get a BART bus down Beach Road, and then go off to Soy Diamond, like the Windmill, or Lucifer nightclub on Walking Street. So I tend to cut down on Soy 6. I don't love the evening there. I think for me, more of an afternoon drinking session, but we'll have to see. Of course, it's one of the places to be in Pattaya, but it's just a little bit chaotic at times. I'm not one to be dragged in the bars and stuff like that. But I do have a lot of respect for Soy 6, and I will be going to Soy 6 in January. In October, both the daytime and nighttime drinking, and give it a right good shot. Dieboy Travels, excited now. It was expensive, mate. Direct with Thai Airways economy, extra leg room seats. Not that I need them. 1,700. Wow, that is quite high, mate. When you going again? I think it's around. Yeah, there you go. Fly on the 13th of December to the 10th of January. And this is it, mate. I appreciate a lot of people want to go for the Christmas and New Year. Like I did, I paid £1,800 to go to Pattaya for Christmas and New Year 2023 going into 24, and you pay for it. But then again, who cares if that's when you can only go or that's when you want to go, mate? So I had a brilliant time seeing the New Year and being there. I flew out Christmas Eve actually from London, and that was a great feeling. But yeah, you pay more. Like my flight is £600 return. This is 1,700, but it's Christmas, mate. It's high season. So fair play, mate. I bet you're excited. Counting down the days. Farang Travels, what's your favourite bar, restaurant and hotel? Good question. Favourite bar is, I would say, Cave Bar, where I do my meetup nights, is up there. Candy Club live music bar is definitely a good one. Robin Hood is nice for a beer. Hookup Corner, Soy 7, I do enjoy that. Best restaurant, Mambo Yo-Yo off Second Road. They do a cracking kebab. You've got Eat Street, which is more kind of a street food as opposed to a restaurant. Robin Hood again. Not only is it good for a beer, it's good for great food as well. And then hotels, spoilt for choice really. Holiday Inn Express on Soy Buakhao is a special place because it's one of the first places I went when I arrived in Pattaya in 2023. But so many hotels, I'm hoping I can say the Vogue after this trip in October. I stayed at the Intimate Hotel off Second Road. That's a great location and reasonably priced, great staff, great rooms. So there's a little gem for you, the Intimate Hotel. That is a good one. And of course, I've stayed in that many now. You know, the LKs, LK Metropole, LK Residence, they're both on Soy Diana. So spoilt for choice. Gavin, what happens in the windmill? Well, check it out for yourself, mate. It's great. You can have a beer, you can sit, you can relax, you can enjoy the entertainment. And it's a very special place, the windmill. There's Windmill 1 and Windmill 2. Die Boy Travels, I'd rather go in low season, but Christmas is the only time I can go for 4 weeks. My work are being funny. Well, this is it, man. I appreciate that. A lot of people can only go when it's authorised by work, and Die wants to go for 4 weeks, and that's when he can go. So you pay a little bit more. You pay £1,000 more, let's face it, but that £1,000 means you can go for 4 weeks, whereas I can only do 2 weeks and then another 2 weeks in January. But it is what it is. We can only do what we can do. Alien Barber, it sounds like you've been to the windmill. What a great place. Really good. I just can't believe it's round the corner. Unbelievable. Right, so I've been on the live show for 1 hour and 22 minutes. Numbers are creeping up again, actually. If you can hit the like button if you've not already, that will help the owl algorithm. It might even bring more people on the live show. We topped at about 80, which is not bad for a stream in England. Davlad, do you get bored or lonely living in the UK between trips? I don't, mate. I tend to keep myself busy with work, with seeing family. Today, going out on the motorbike. So I'm not one to stay in. I'm not one to get bored. There's always something to do. I can either make a vlog. I can do anything. So I'm very fortunate, really, not to. I think where I do struggle is the darker nights, kind of October time, when it's Halloween and it's dark at 4 p.m. They're the challenging times. And I don't know if I just need vitamin D or whatever it is, but it's tough. Whereas days like today, where it's 28, 30 degrees, it's a lot easier. Die Boy Travels, I priced business class again, and it was just short of 6k. Yeah, the thing is, it'd be actually cheaper to upgrade on the day to business class than pay that. I've done that before. I've upgraded business class, Thai Airways, and it was about an additional £1,000 each way. So £2,000 on top of what you paid already would be 3,700 you could get business class for, if you're prepared to leave it until check-in. So potentially you could save yourself over £2,000 if you did. Or just don't do business class at all and hold out and then spend the money in Pattaya. The Alien Barber, if you drink draft Chang in the windmill, it's cheap, like 100 baht. Well, you know what, mate? I don't like Chang. Yeah, I'm not a Chang drinker. I'm a Singar drinker. I could drink that all day, every day. That is delicious. Rory, Air India January business, 13.50. That's cheap. Yeah, I may try that on the way back. Well, this is it. This is the good thing, because when I went with Emirates, I did an upgrade to business, and I just did it for one leg of the journey from Dubai to Bangkok, and it was 500 quid for the upgrade, just for that 6-hour flight, but it was worth it. A little bit of luxury. CP, agree, Owl, UK winters are tough at 4 p.m. from October to February. Can be miserable. Yeah, and I don't know what it is. I know they say you're not getting as much vitamin D, so take vitamin D. And I don't really suffer for any kind of mental or depression or anything like that. I just find it difficult because it's like everything's dark, isn't it? It's dark when you go to work. It's dark when you come back. And of course it's dark in Pattaya, but it just feels a little bit different, maybe because there's so many neon lights. Rory, long layover though, and they... well, I'm not going to read that out, Rory. You can be a bit close to the line sometimes, mate. So I'm a big advocate of Emirates, to be fair. Really popular. And flying via Dubai is a nice connecting flight. So they're going back to a direct flight. We'll see how it compares. It's not always easier sat on the same plane for that long, is it? And I remember actually Dubai Airport having a posh shower, if you like. I hired out a bathroom at Dubai Airport to freshen up for the second leg, as well as doing about 1 mile to 2 miles worth of walking around the airport, which is a nice change for sitting on the plane. Right, so what's next for the channel then? So we all know there's going to be build-up vlogs and lots of vlogs throughout the trip, which is just over 30 days. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Let's get the numbers up. We've gone over the 4,000 subscriber mark. I have no idea how it's going to go up in Pattaya, but it could go up quite quick, hopefully. Who knows? Who knows? It could go many different ways, but it'd be nice if we could get the subscriber count up now and when I'm in Pattaya. So exciting stuff, and I will try and bring you some vlog. I'll try and get a vlog out this week. It's been a few days. When was the last vlog post? It was 4 days. 4 days since the last vlog, which was a change of plan, and that's me changing from multiple hotels to one hotel. So I'll try and get you a vlog out this week. Davlad, do you have any on your walls? I don't actually know. I do like the minimalist, if that's how you say it, look. White Lime, Tyler makes you happy because everyone smiles and even people with nothing smile. Yeah, it's a bit of a cliche, but it's true, isn't it? Even at the airport walk, it's much easier being a vlogger in Thailand than anywhere else, because you can walk down the street with a camera, and of course you get the odd person saying turn your camera off, but the majority are wanting to be on it, waving, and it's that interaction that helps make the vlog, how people react. Ashley Hall, going for Songkran, thanks for the shout out. Eureka Lodge all the way. Well, Eureka Lodge, I did a vlog on that, hotel review. Great location. Sorry, Diana. Never slept there, but I was impressed. It's like one big bungalow, really. Going for Songkran, well, you're brave, mate. I mean, I would probably never go for Songkran. I had 13 days of it this year, and getting soaked every day was a bit of a pain. It's all right doing it for a couple of days and celebrating the Thai New Year, but 13 days of people lobbing water at your head, even when you're riding the bike, it's just not great. But it might be different if you go in there on holiday. Who knows? But enjoy yourself, mate. If you've not experienced it before, I'm sure you will. But it certainly went on a little bit, the Songkran. Davlad, will you still be doing breakfast reviews in Pattaya? Absolutely. Of course. Yeah. And I'll be doing summer reviews in places I've eaten before. Because the thing is with my channel is I'm just vlogging what I'm doing. You know, I'm just doing what I do naturally, and then the vlog comes. I don't go out there necessarily looking for, right, what's going to be great content. I'll just film my day-to-day holidaying in Pattaya, because I believe that's what people want to see. You know, they just want to see, well, what's he doing in Pattaya? So that's what we're doing. So there'll be returns to Time Bar, the Robin Hood, Rovers, Hungry Hippo, all the classics. There'll be returns, and there'll be bangers on display. CP, not being negative, I love the UK, but it's the most depressing country in the world in the winter. Dry skies, grey buildings, grey fair. Wow, CP, you're not a fan then, mate, are you? You're not a fan of the UK. Do you live in the UK, CP? I mean, obviously, I love my country. I really love Pattaya as well. But I can see how people can get fed up with where they live. Everyone's got their own different opinion. Need something to look forward to. Yeah, I do agree with that, to be honest. Having a trip to Pattaya planned and getting it all booked in is exciting. Then you can do the countdown and the build up, and I get all of that. Owl, do Thais ever moan about you walking around vlogging or just Farangs? I know Matt TV says if a Farang shout at him to turn the camera off. Only ever Farangs. I mean, I was doing my Soy Lenki vlog, which is on there. If you've not checked it out, have a look. And there was one guy sat in chomps. This is like midday. Wasn't even filming him. It was on me. And he just shouted from the bar, turn that off. And just kept screaming, turn it off, turn it off. I just said, no, I'm not filming you. I'm filming me. I'm walking down Soy Lenki. You're sat in a bar. It's not even on the bar. It wasn't even a bar. It's Chomp's Chinese takeaway. It was kind of a bar. You can have a drink there as well. And he was quite rude about it and quite aggressive about it. But for you guys who watch the channel, you know I don't put cameras in people's faces intentionally. I mean, if someone's getting caught in the background, I try and avoid it. But yeah, it's not going to put me off vlogging though. I don't go around the bars and put it in people's faces though. Frank Travel, Songkran is great in Isan, cool. John Owl, in February, I'm spending one night around Nana and 11 nights in Pattaya. Do you think one night is enough? Yeah, one night is enough, and you'll have a bloody good night in Nana on that one night. You might be feeling a bit rough the day after. But yeah, it is. You know, I've done that. I think I did that back in March or January, I can't remember. But I did one night in Nana Plaza, and that's all I needed. I mean, compare Nana Plaza and Soy Cowboy, Nana Plaza is better, in my opinion. And then after that one massive blowout, I was that rough the day after. I just waited to get in the taxi, get to Pattaya, and have an easier one that second night. So I agree with that plan, mate. Sounds like a good plan. CP, yes, mate. I'm from London. As I say, I love my country, but can be so depressing in the winter. Yeah, I can relate to that, mate. It can be tough, and I know some people find it harder than others, don't they? Bangkok Bound, good live stream tonight. Thank you, mate. We are 1 hour, 32 minutes in, and yeah, it's been a cracking live stream. And thank you to everyone who's done a buy me a coffee or a super chat. That will all go in the Pattaya fund, specifically the Banger Fund, because as I promised subscribers on the first meetup night, on Friday the 3rd of October, there's going to be sausages available at the cave. I need to arrange this yet. Like Rinda said, just let me know a little bit nearer to the time. Well, what, a week before? We'll go with a week before. We'll give Rinda a week to get some bangers in at the cave. Because I've got a feeling it might be a full house. I think we might have a full bar. Just from the emails and comments I've had, unless everyone's kidding and no one's actually going to be there and it's just going to be me. I don't think that's the case though. Right, everyone, so any remaining questions, comments, suggestions for vlogs, suggestions for the up and coming trip in over 30 days, let me know. Now's the time to do it. Bangkok Bound, the Banger Fund. Good live stream, thank you very much, mate. Appreciate that. I do enjoy our live streams, really do. We've had about 80 people on, which is all right. I think when I was in Pattaya, I got up to 192. So I think as the channel grows and the community of owls grows, when we're in Pattaya, then hopefully we can get even bigger numbers on the lives and just try and get to a bigger audience. I think that'd be great. It is a new channel, we're growing, but if we can get the 4,000 up to say 5,000 on the next trip to Pattaya, that would be an achievement. And if we can get the live shows up from 80 people to 180 people like they were when I was in Pattaya, that would be good as well. So a couple of informal targets for the owl. White Lime, I was recently in a vlogger's video when sitting in a bar, thankfully just with a male friend, but I think it's a bit of a piss take. Yeah, fair enough, mate, and I don't, aim to get people in at all. I just try and make my fun, family-friendly kind of vlogs. I mean, I'm having a brekkie, I'm walking down, bumping into other people. I don't film any of the nightlife. I mean, YouTube are very strict as well, so it works out quite well. CP, one tip, mate, avoid Manila. Yeah, I've never thought about the Philippines really. Right, everyone, so I'm going to start wrapping things up. The owl is going to, it's quite dark in here now. Put the TV on, put a movie on, watch a bank holiday movie. I tell you what, I did watch a film last night. I watched Ransom. Don't you even remember that from the 1990s? I think it was 1999 with Mel Gibson in it. I put that on last night, and I do like the old classics around that time. You know, you've got the likes of Die Hard, Lethal Weapon, Ransom. And I put it on and I was glued. What a great film, even though I've seen it many times. And I think tonight I'm gonna choose another classic, get it on the big screen, get myself a cup of tea, and just have a relaxing evening. So thank you to everyone who has jumped on the live stream, give us a thumbs up, a comment, or even just watched. That's fine as well. Of course it is, and no doubt there'll be a fair few of you watching it after the live event as well. And thanks to everyone who's done me a buy me a coffee and super chat. Any more questions, comments, goodbyes, drop them in the comments now. It is your I say 30-minute warning. I'm not necessarily going to stay on for the full 2 hours. I think we're an hour and 36 in, but it depends what comes up on the comments. You guys make the live show as always. Davlad, good night, mate. Good night, Davlad. Thanks for your comments on the live show. Frank Travels, good one tonight, Owl. Thank you, mate. I do like our little community of owls. And the live shows. And the next live show will be next week. No, it'll be this week. What day is it? Monday. Yeah, it'll be this coming weekend. Possibly Saturday night. So, CP, great shout. Lethal Weapon 2 with the South African. Good night, Owl. Cheers, CP. Thank you, mate. Ron Shaw, cheers, Owl. Keith Kelly, hi from Pattaya. Hello, mate. Good to hear that you're actually in Pattaya. Nice one, mate. I think you live in Ireland, do you? Yeah, it is a really good film. And I'm going to try and find another 90s classic tonight. And just chill out because, let's face it, it's the little things in life, isn't it, that really matter. You know, having a nice cup of tea, watching a classic movie. Sometimes is all you need, even if you're in Pattaya. This is what the Owl should have done a little bit more in the condo. He's got the Netflix set up and just watched some of these great movies and not partied hard every night. Damon, thanks for a tip-top live. Mark, catch up soon. Yeah, thank you, Damon. Look forward to your email, mate. And thanks for the offer of free parking near Gatwick. And hopefully in the future, mate, you get a yard near Heathrow as well. That'd be amazing. Keith Kelly, yes, in Soy Honey now. A nice one, mate. What a place to be at 2 a.m. in Pattaya. Is it 2 a.m? Should we do a little look to see what time it is for Keith Kelly in Pattaya? Time in Pattaya is 2:38 a.m. Well, I hope you're having a great time, Keith. What a time to be in Pattaya. We're not jealous, we're happy for you. So I'll try and get you a vlog out this week, and we've got another live show probably at the weekend sometime. As always, I'll keep you updated. I'll send you notifications so you know when the live show is going to be, so you can hit the notify button so you don't miss out. And I'll try and keep you posted. And I have no idea what the next vlog is going to be. I can't lie, not a clue. But I will get the thinking cap on and produce something for you. Keith Kelly is living the dream. Well, Soy Honey at nearly 3 a.m. I bet you are. I wonder where you go on Soy Honey though at that time. I know there's bars down the left-hand side. You've got hotels on the right. You've got Soapy's at the top. You've got Hemingway's at the bottom. What's that hotel called beginning with A? Is it Atlanta? Something like that. Yeah, I did a vlog there. Small rooms, but modern. I can't remember the name of it. Project Diamond, good night owl, good night mate, and thanks for your comments and questions, and I don't mind it when people challenge. You wanted to ask about the break, mate, and we clarified it, so yeah, great to have you on the live show, mate. Yeah, TUIGP, Aqua, is it Aqua Hotel, is it? Thank you very much, mate. Aqua, yeah, cool. I was quite impressed with that place, by the way. Aqua Hotel and Soy Honey, or Soy 11 as it's also known. But yeah, very small rooms, but who cares if it's, you know, modern, clean, nice. Damon, good night, Austin 1. So we are slowly dissipating, if that's the right word. 1 hour and 40 minutes, 56 seconds. There's a lovely receptionist called Pue, if that's how you pronounce. Project Diamond, it's because so many people are turning to YouTube thinking it's enough for an income to stay in Pattaya. Yeah, and what I'll say to that, mate, is the good thing is with YouTube is people will watch or they won't watch if they like your vlogs and you. So not everyone's going to kind of make it or get the views. It'll only be if they're of interest to the majority of people, I guess. So, you know, it's all right, everyone trying to do it, but not all of us are going to get there, and I appreciate that. And I've always said that about my channel, you know. I've been very grateful that it's gone in the right direction, but it doesn't mean it's always going to go upwards. But I know there's a lot of people doing YouTube these days. There was less 10 years ago, for sure, and there's more people now, but it doesn't mean they're all going to hit the ground running, and they're not. I hope they are. I wish them all the best, but it is it's a tough gig. It's a tough gig because obviously Patty has been vlogged to death. My answer to that though is it's not been vlogged to death by me. I've not vlogged Pattaya through my eyes, so that's why I just keep doing it. I don't care if a restaurant or time bar's been done 2,000 times. It's only been done 2 or 3 times by me before. Meek going to Patty for the first time in November. Oh, mate, that first time, wow, amazing. Thai fan, good to see you, our mate. How's life being 40? Yeah, it's all right, mate. It's good. I'm doing a few sensible things. I mean, I've got an eye test booked in this week. I've got blood test booked in for the start of September to check for cholesterol and diabetes. I'm trying to find that balance between, you know, just living life and going out there and also just being wary of my body and where it's at for my age and all of that stuff. So trying to find a balance without overreacting. But I would like to know if my cholesterol's a little bit high, what can I do to lower it? Whereas in my 20s, I really didn't care. Project Diamond, the first time feeling is something else, it is. And I've talked about my first time feeling in Pattaya. It's a little bit overwhelming initially, but, you know, give it half an hour or half a day, let's say. You soon acclimatise. You know, if you're ever struggling, go and have a foot massage, get on YouTube, watch some Pattaya vloggers, and you'll slowly get used to it. But I imagine if you've not watched any YouTube videos, and you just arrive in Pattaya, it can be a little bit, oh shit, where do I go? But there's lots of people to help you if that happens. Thai fan, good stuff, health is wealth. Are you doing a countdown to Pattaya? I am. I'll be going in November. I am, mate, yeah, 30 odd days until I return to Pattaya. Certainly the countdown has begun. Tom Robinson, 40 in that old tree, mate. I mean, we're not all guaranteed to make it till 50, 60 or 70, so I don't take it for granted. But things such as we've mentioned on this live show, like prostate cancer, always worth getting checked out. if that's available to you. Cholesterol, blood pressure, diabetes, liver function, kidney function. It's always worth just having an annual check, in my opinion. Even though I hate it, I hate the doctors, I hate the hospital, I hate the dentist, but sod it, I'm going to throw myself into that and just see where we're at. Mickey T Thailand, good to hear from you, mate. You okay? Oh, yeah, very good, mate. Chew a GP when you get your blood test, you can ask them to check for prostate cancer. Of course, yeah, absolutely. I mean, the reason why I'm reading out these comments and mention it so much, because, you know, it's a platform, isn't it? And people watch this, and encouraging men to get tested for stuff has to be a good thing, right? Because let's face it, none of us particularly like going for these tests, but I think in the long run, it's better to have an understanding of where you're at health-wise. I mean, I'm not the healthiest person in the world. You know, I've got a fatty liver. I've had high cholesterol before. So let's man up, face it, and see where it's at. You know, if it's high, I can bring it down. But you don't know unless you get tested. So you almost need to just go, sod it, I'll have that blood test. It might take 10 minutes of my time, but at least I'll know where I'm at. I think someone's just sent a buy me a coffee, a late one. Let's have a look. Oh, John, thank you, mate. John just supported with £10. Great live stream, mate. Thank you very much, John. Much appreciated. And thanks to everyone who's done buy me a coffees and super chats tonight. It's been like my 40th birthday all over again. We've got lots for the Pattaya Fund and lots for the Banger Fund. Thank you very much. Mickey T Thailand, you'll be okay. First time the lady I will know. You don't feel guilty saying no to the lady drinks. Absolutely. Project Diamond, cholesterol is okay. You just need to take a pill. But other stuff seems more scary. Well, this is it, mate. I take them little yogurt drinks, the Benical. They're quite expensive. And I've managed to lower cholesterol in the past with just them. But I've not had a test for cholesterol for a while, so we'll look into it. I'm not like going too crazy with it. It's just a test, it's just a blood test. And they'll tell me what the data is, and then we'll go from there. So we'll see on that one. Right, everyone. Well, we're now 47 minutes in. That 10 minutes went quick. And the numbers are increasing again. And we've just got another buy me a coffee. Can the owl stay on till the 2 hour mark? Be a shame not to now. Drop some questions. Keep me busy. And if you've not given us a cheeky thumbs up, give us a thumbs up. Let's see what the thumbs up are at. If you want me to stay on to the 2 hour mark, how many thumbs up have we got? 48. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. I'd like it if it was nearer 70. If you've not given us a thumbs up, give us a thumbs up. It all helps the owl algorithm. I thought the vlog on the visa would do better, to be honest. You can never quite work out what vlog's gonna go well and which one isn't. The last vlog's done alright, a few thousand views, changing hotels. But yeah, Thailand's best visa, DTV visa, 1,200. It's quite low. Maybe people are not actually that interested. But it is what it is. Some of the other vlogs have done quite well. My addiction, my Pattaya decision. And I'll just keep putting them out there for you. And if you like it, carry on watching. Or as I say, your support means the world. Right, where are we up to? Project Diamond, I find you quite honest and refreshing, unlike others. Thank you, no, I appreciate that, mate. And I like the fact that you can ask questions and challenge as well. And I don't mind you calling me out on the break thing. Like, you know, clearly I didn't shut the door, turn the light off for 3 months. You know, I continued to do the odd vlog, and yeah, I stayed off the live shows, but it wasn't a full-on break, so I don't mind. I don't mind you making comments of that, mate. It's not unreasonable, it's fine. Toby Adventures, what's your dream day and night on holiday? So a dream day would be out in Pattaya, vlogging, having a great breakfast in the morning, maybe a bit of a foot massage, going to the Pattaya sign, doing some stuff, meeting up with friends, then some afternoon drinks on, say, Soy Bacau, finishing off with like Tree Town, Candy Club, Soy 7, Walking Street, just going on a full bender really. So it involves Pattaya, it involves drinks, it involves food, it involves people, it involves massages. Easy for me to say. That would be my ideal day and night, just one continuous session in Pattaya and enjoying Pattaya for everything it's got to offer. That's my dream day and night on holiday. Literally starting at a breakfast and finishing off. Well, you could probably finish off with a Chinese takeaway at the end of all of that at, say, Chomps, and I've heard it's a new place. Another vlogger has done I think it's Mark About Pattaya has done a video on another Chinese takeaway, which I'm gonna check out. Chew GP, how many beers have you had since returning from Pattaya? I was out almost every night in 2 months and I've only had around 6 beers. Yeah, well, I had a night out actually with some work colleagues for my 40th, and in that night I had plenty of beers. But that was just one night out since I've been back, and I've been back in England now nearly 4 months. I think it's coming up to 4 months, and that's just one night out. And then I had 2 cigars in Cornwall on one of my previous trips. So in total, maybe 10 bottles in 4 months. Not that it was an issue anyway, but just to answer your question. John Clark, not so many ladies in Pattaya compared to previous years. Oh, really? Yes, since being back. Cool. Mickey T Thailand, how long a piece of string in Pattaya, as in budget? £250 a week is okay, 500 more crazy. Yeah, I mean, 80 quid to 100 quid a day, I think, is where I was at, and that was my issue. I mean, 700 quid a week, it's just crazy, isn't it? Tom Robinson, if there wasn't any... if the entertainment, Tom, wasn't in Pattaya, then no, the owl wouldn't be flying around. PattayaOwl wouldn't exist. I mean, you don't see me going to Benidorm anymore, or Tenerife or anywhere like that. So the entertainment that Pattaya offers is the reason why PattayaOwl goes to Pattaya. And I think I've said that in a vlog, where the real reason I go to Pattaya. It's a very special place, isn't it? Do you follow any of the non-Pattaya vloggers? No, I don't, mate, actually. I've not seen any of them, no. Well, of course, White Lamb, yeah. I mean, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Right, everyone, we're 1 hour and 52 in. I'm going to go to the 2 hour mark. We're gonna slog it out, and we'll get 2 hours. We can do it. So there's 7 minutes left, everyone. If you've got any more questions, comments, recommendations for the up and coming trip to Pattaya, any vlogs you'd like me to do either now or when I'm in Pattaya, drop it in the comments. And when I get to the 2 hour mark, I'll do my outro, and then I'm going to get a film from the 90s on the TV. Project Diamond, it's good, you can be honest why you visit Pattaya. Absolutely, it's for the entertainment, mate. I mean, you know, it's not Benidorm Owl, it's not Tenerife Owl, it's PattayaOwl. For everything it's got to offer. Mickey T, always nice, just to look, cost nothing. Thai fan, you should do some really good vloggers out there. Spaniard's my favourite. Yeah, I watch a lot of the Thai vloggers and the Pattaya vloggers purely because I always have done. Even before I became one myself. So naturally, I'm interested in Pattaya. I'm interested in Thailand. Not so much Thailand as I say Thailand vloggers, mainly Pattaya vloggers. Started off with 20 seconds in Thailand, Kevin Thailand. Nick Dean was doing a lot of vlogs back then, having brekkies and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I've just followed them, watched them. I think there used to be a chap called Graham, and there's just loads, isn't there? There's just loads. John Clark, good hotel in Jomtien. Very hard to beat. Cool. Also, the Neo Hotel in Jomtien is decent. I think that can be around £20-30 a night if you're just after a one-nighter. Very central Jomtien, about 2 minutes from the cut through to where you would go down the road, Beach Road, to Pratumnak if you wanted to go to Soi 5. Matt Taylor, I think you made the right choice by booking one hotel, mate. I've been going Pattaya for 28 years now, wow. And this is what I always do, back out there in 10 days for 15 nights, can't wait. Nice one, Matt. Good to hear someone else as well who's going out there just for the kind of 15 nights, like I'm doing kind of 13, 14 nights. As of course it'd be nice to do a month, 2 months at a time, but it's not realistic with my work. But have a safe trip, mate, enjoy it. And Matt Taylor, it's your 3rd visit this year. Well, snap. Yeah, I think it's my 3rd this year as well. That'll be my 3rd, I can't believe it actually, 3rd trip. Even though, you know, March was an attempted move and I was out there for 2 months, it's still classed as my 3rd visit to Pattaya this year. Mr. Hill, greetings. What happens in Pattaya stays in Pattaya mostly. And good to have you on the live show, mate. Absolutely. Well, I'm glad I stayed on a little bit longer, actually. Some good comments. We've got another buy me a coffee there to put to the Pattaya fund. Much appreciated. I'm just debating what movie to go for tonight. David Bull, welcome to the live show, mate. Hi, Raoul. I have a 12-hour direct to Asia next month. Do you ever do direct from London, 11 hours plus, or how do you cope with the boredom? Good question, mate. I get up from my seat every 45 minutes to an hour. I do stretches, I walk up and down the plane, I go to the toilet, freshen up, brush my teeth in the toilet a few times, chat to the people, the staff on board. If they want to be in one of my little vlogs like they were on my last travel day vlog, then I get chatting and do a bit of an interview with them. And just keep on my feet and move around the plane as much as I can. And then eventually when it's time to settle down, I'll try and get 2 or 3 hours kip. But yeah, I'm not one to sit there for the whole flight. I need to be up, I need to be active, I like to chat. Not to other passengers because people are not interested, but certainly to the staff. Emirates was good for that. And that's it really. I do try and get 2 or 3 hours kip, but not the whole duration. I don't think it's good for me to stay still completely. Thank you, David Bull. White Lime, you're a nice guy, mate. You'd be surprised how many friends you can make. I just appreciate a few beers, comfortable bed, and AC, literally go. Cheers, thank you very much, White Lime. Project Diamond, I split in Dubai now instead of direct. That is my preference. That might change after this direct one again, but I do prefer a 6-hour flight, 3 hours in Dubai airport, walking up and down, shower, and then another 6-hour flight to Bangkok. I've enjoyed that more than my direct flights, but I'm going to be open-minded. It's time for 2 direct flights, October and January, and I'll decide after that if I'm ever going to do a direct flight again or it's going to be a connecting flight. John, great live stream, mate. Your enthusiasm and passion for Pattaya is contagious. I only planned my trip because of your channel. John, that means a lot. Thank you very much, because yeah, that's great. I love doing the videos. I'm passionate about Pattaya naturally because it was all new to me in 2003, and if anything, that passion and enthusiasm has gone up. So the YouTube as well fits nicely, and you guys enjoy the video, so it's a win-win all round. And if it encourages people to go out there and see Pattaya themselves, then that is a bonus. So good to hear, John. John Clark, this is a different John. Why not go on Thai Friendly before you go and meet them in Bangkok? I've had that before. I was chatting to a nice lady. She works at like a Sports Direct place in Bangkok, but she wanted me to spend the time in Bangkok with her and build a relationship, of course. But you know, I'm PattayaOwl and I want to be in Pattaya for many reasons. So I just called it off. I just said, I'm sorry. I mean, I'd quite happily meet you in Pattaya if you like, but I'm not going to spend days and days in Bangkok. So I am missing out on certain opportunities and relationships outside of Pattaya at the minute, but I'm just enjoying myself. Tom Robinson, I always find it awkward meeting other foreigners in bars in Pattaya. Well, I don't, mate. I mean, my meetup nights are the opposite of awkward. It's quite surreal, really, when all them people in the bar have come to see you. As I say, on a quiet meetup night in Songkran, we only had maybe 6 people. You know, I might as well have not done it on Songkran. But then on the last one, there was 22 people in a bar coming to say hello to you. God knows how many people are going to come on this next one. I don't know. I have no idea. I've got a feeling it's going to be a busy one, which is great. And I'll do my best to get around each of the groups as well and talk to everybody at the meetup night. I don't just want to be in a corner speaking to one. I'll try and get around. Damon, Mark, have you ever thought about the 30 Mile High Club when you're on the plane looking at that lovely staff? I know. Well, no, mate. I don't even know if I have a chance at any of that stuff. I certainly haven't. I think all what I've had is a pack of M&Ms and a tuna sandwich, mate. But who knows? My luck might change. But if Emirates, I'd put my money on anything exciting happening. Great staff. I mean, I've got the little Polaroid pictures of Emirates. All the staff wanted to be on the vlog. All the staff wanted to be interviewed and be on the channel. All the staff wanted a picture with the owl. That's Emirates. A lot of love for the staff, the ladies and men on the channel, on the Emirates crew on the flights. In fact, one of them is actually. In fact, 2 of them are actually subscribed to the channel, and they was literally the people on board, the staff on board. Tom Robinson, will you vlog your meetup night? No, mate, because a lot of people don't want to be on camera. So if there's a group of lads that want a picture, and they're happy for that picture to go out, then yeah, but no one in the background, no one filmed or pictured who don't want to be. I make that very clear on the meetup nights because that's cool. And there has been groups of lads who are happy to have a picture and for it to go on the channel. So we've taken a picture, but I'll never film a meetup night. And I know other successful YouTubers have filmed meetup nights, and I can only think they've done it by getting permission off each person before doing it, and it's a bit of a ball ache, you know, when you've had a few beers. So yeah, no filming the meetup nights. It's just there for everyone to meet, chat about Pattaya. We've all got things in common. We love Pattaya, and you know, and you follow the channel. One guy made me laugh at the last meetup night. He says, "I've just come along to see if you're a nice guy or you're an idiot." And he shook my hand and said, "Yeah, I quite like you actually." So I'm glad I came, because obviously some people present a different persona on camera than how they are in real life, whereas I'm the same. And I'm glad he managed to see that within a couple of minutes of meeting me. So hopefully you guys can do the same. Right, everyone, it's a great time to wrap things up. We're 2 hours and 3 minutes in. It's been a great live. We topped at about 80 odd people. Of course, hundreds are going to watch this after as well. So whenever you're watching, however you've watched, thank you very much. It really does mean the world. So I'm going to start to wrap things up. Thank you to everyone who's done Buy Me a Coffee, Super Chat. All goes in the Pattaya Fund. Give us a thumbs up on the way out. That'll really help the owl algorithm and help more people watch it. There'll be a live show later in the week, probably at the weekend sometime. Highly likely it'll be a Saturday. I'll book it all in. You'll have plenty of notice. You'll know when it'll be. And I'll get a couple of vlogs out. I'll get at least one vlog out. I need to come up with an idea, film it, edit it and post it. So that'll probably be nearer the weekend as well. And that's it. So thank you, everyone. If you want to say last goodbyes, I'll give it another 30 seconds and then I'll do my outro. Damon, great stuff. Thank you, mate. Good night, everyone. Miles of Memories, thank you, Owl, and good night. Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to getting the TV on, sticking a 90s classic, Die Hard, Lethal Weapon, something like that, with a nice cup of tea. Project Diamond, good night, Owl, good night, mate. 20 more seconds and then I'll do my outro. John Clark, are you going to watch Newcastle versus Liverpool? No, mate, I'm not. I'm not going to watch that. Right, everyone, if you've enjoyed this live, give us a thumbs up, share, comment. If you've not already, please subscribe. Your support means the world. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.